Hello, welcome back. For today's video, we're doing a little Shein haul. Well, it's not little actually, I've got quite a lot. A big Shein haul. Yeah, so it's all clothing. There's no bits and bobs this time. It's all clothes. I got mainly, it's like autumn / winter wear. So quite cozy sort of things. There's a few jackets in there as well. A really nice fur, like faux fur coat as well. So anyway, enough rambling. Let's get on to the try on haul. For reference, I am a size UK 16 and I'm 5'4". So the very first item I have is a sweater. There's quite a few like knitwear jumpers in here, but it's this one here, which I think is very, very pretty. So the collar is like this. So as you can see, this is like sewn in. We've got this little like lacy broderie insert just here. The buttons are like this. So what are they? Like regal sort of style buttons on there. And then the sleeves are like this. So they've got the buttons on there as well. And then we've got the lacing all around the edge, which I think is really cute. And then obviously they've got the buttons all down the front here as well. And this one I picked up in a size XL. I don't know how I feel about this. It's a bit weird, to be honest with you. It's like, it's really big, like really big. I don't think it's supposed to be one of those like oversized style jumpers. But I mean, you can see like around here under the arms, the sleeves are really long as well. Look, if I stand normal, you can only just see my fingertips poking out. But if you look at the shoulder, like it's too low. If it was here where it should be, then the sleeves would be okay. So I think it's just because it's too big. But yeah, but this is why I say it's weird, because I think it was like this before I tried it on though. Like the buttons, it's not gaping, but it's like that. But it's not, as I say, there's loads of room in there, but I think it was like that on the hanger. Yeah, I don't think I like this, which is a shame because I did like it on the hanger. Yeah, no, this one's going back, I think. We'll try this one next. So another cardigan, but this one is supposed to be oversized. So yeah, I love the colour. The quality isn't what I expected it to be though. I'm not gonna lie. It is not the greatest quality, I wouldn't say. Yeah, it's just a bit like, I don't know, like even around the bottom here, it's all like folded up where it should be down. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to try. It looks as well like the material looks like it's going to bubble really easy, which it probably will. But yeah, I'll try it on. I mean, it's cute. It is a cute cardie. Okay, so this one, by the way, I picked up in a size large. And as you can see, it's very oversized, you know. But it is supposed to be. But yeah, I love the drop sleeves on it. Like these drop sleeve, like oversizedness. It's shorter than I thought it was going to be. In the picture, it looked like it was like down here. So it is shorter. And yeah, I mean, it's very comfy. It's like one of those, you know, cozy, comfy type jumpers. I would wear it like this. I wouldn't wear it like all the way up to the top. But no, and I do like it. I do like how it looks. I'm just not that impressed with the quality. Yeah, that's the only thing. I think the quality's a bit off. I like this though. I like the shoulders, but I mean, you can see here, like it just looks to me like it's going to bobble really easily. And this is doing my head in, how this is like pointing upwards when it should be down. I think I'm going to have to get the steamer out on that. But no, as I say, in itself, it is a lovely cardie, and I like the way the sleeves do this. They almost go a bit balloony. So I've got another sweater here. Now this is completely different. The quality of this feels really, really nice. I do find that with Shein, it's really hit and miss, isn't it? But no, the quality of this one is beautiful. It is such a like tightly thicked knit. And I love the pattern as well. So we've got these like beige flowers on here with these little diamantes that are sewn on as well. This one's got a bit of a turtleneck, but that's fine. But no, I think this is really pretty. So this one I think is an enlarge. No, this one's an XL. But yeah, look, see, it's this brand here. Now, I do find that with Shein, yeah, they're like the brands within the company, like, I don't know, sister brands or whatever, they're always so much better quality than, you know, your average, like just Shein sort of brands. Oh, this is really nice. I love this. So it has got a slight kind of bat wingish sort of look to it, but this one's a bit more fitted and it's really flattering. I really like this. I absolutely love it. The sleeves are nice as well, like perfect length for me. I really like the neck actually. Hides my double chins. But no, it is beautiful. And as I say, the quality of this, I think, is absolutely stunning. Yeah, look at the pattern. Isn't that pretty? I think it's really nice. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this. I think it's beautiful. So another sweater or cardigan is this one here. Again, the quality of this one isn't like amazing. It's okay, you know, it's not terrible, but it's not like this one, you know. But yeah, it's very pretty though. So we've got these little like crocheted flowers on there with these little pearls inside, and then we've got these covered buttons on there as well. Oh, they're down the sleeve. I didn't even realise that. So yeah, we've got them down the sleeves as well. So yeah, this is the sort of thing I would wear like open, like over a little top underneath it. But yeah, no, it is cute. Oh, look. See, I didn't realise that. This one is from the same brand as this jumper. So what I was saying before, this doesn't feel, I mean, that's what I said, it's okay, but it's not amazing. It doesn't feel as good quality as this one. So this one I also picked up in a size XL. It looks quite cute on though. I do like it on. So obviously it's done. I do like it done up actually. But yeah, I'd wear it both ways. The only thing, what is going on with the sleeves? Because look, they're so long. They're like really long again. But yeah, so again, stand back. You can only just see my fingertips. But yeah, I mean, this one's supposed to be, again, that drop sleeve, because there's no way that that's like that much off. So I think it is supposed to have a drop sleeve, but then you need to make the arms a bit shorter, I think. But yeah, no, I do like it though. I think it's really cute. I love this kind of like holy design here with the flowers inside. The flowers are actually really nice quality. And the quality is okay. It's just not, I think compared to the last one, it's nowhere near like that. But no, I do like it, and I like how it's quite loose. I like a loose jumper. So next I have this here, which I think is really cute. So it's like a little waistcoat, like a knitted one. And then it's got this like, it's so soft, this like fluffy stuff around the bottom here. Some little double-breasted like buttons just here, and this really nice like crochet design on it. I think this is beautiful, and again, this is really good quality. So this one is from this brand. That one there, I don't know. But yeah, I picked this one up in a size large. I'm going to pop it over the top of like a high neck black long sleeve top, I think. Okay, so this is actually really quite cute. I do really like this. So it's a bit shorter at the front, like the V bit here goes up a bit more than I expected, but that's fine. I mean, I would wear it over the top of a top anyway. But no, it is nice, you know, nice and roomy, which is good. Obviously there's no gaping on the buttons here. And yeah, the back kind of hangs a bit lower than the front does, which is fine. I actually quite like that. But I think this is really cute, you know. I really like it. But yeah, it's so soft. Like this material here is really soft, but this around the bottom, oh, I can see myself just sitting there like stroking this because yeah, I love this kind of feel. But no, it's really nice. I love the design. I love the pattern. Yeah, I think it's beautiful. Lovely. Okay, so let's switch it up a bit. So I've got some leggings. So these ones here. Now I've got a few tops like this, and this, again, this material is really soft, but these feel like really warm. But yeah, like inside it's really soft as well. So I think these are going to be really nice and cozy. And I got just a brown, this like, what do you call this? I don't know, just stripe. And then I've also got this blouse here, or shirt. I say blouse, I sound like my grandma. But yeah, so I thought this was really nice. It looks a bit kind of linen-y, but then the back, look at that, how pretty. It's all pleated like this. I think this is really nice, you know. But this is the sort of thing that I would still wear it in the cooler months, but I'd put something like this underneath it. So yeah, I might try these together, you know. I don't know if it's going to be too short for leggings, like at the front, but we'll see. So this one, by the way, is in a size XL. And I'm pretty sure these are in a large. Oh no, these are in an XL as well. Okay, so I do feel like the front of this is a bit too short for leggings, for me anyway, maybe more like skinny jeans. So yeah, this is the top anyway. It is beautiful. I love this. I think it's really nice. Lovely fit. Again, it's supposed to be a bit oversized. So yeah, I didn't show you actually the buttons. They're like little wooden buttons. How cute. But yeah, so that's what it looks like from the front, like 3/4 length. Well, not even 3/4, they're more like half length sleeves. And then they do have, if you want to, these tassels, so you can make them like ruched like that and then tie a little bow, which, to be honest with you, in the summer or the cooler months, I probably will do that. But in the winter or autumn, I'll probably just have them loose, as I say, and then have a top underneath. But the back's so nice. Look at that. How pretty is the back? I think that's lovely. Really, really nice. So this is what the leggings are like. I do really like the leggings. They're so soft and they're really comfy. And as I said before, they do feel really nice and warm. They're almost like, well, I don't know, actually, I was going to say velvet, but they're not at all. They're just nice and soft. So yeah, if the top was like this length all the way around, then I would wear it with these. But I just feel like the front's too short for these, for me anyway. But no, they're nice though. I'll get a lot of wear out of these. I might actually get them in other colours because they just feel so nice and warm. So I also have this sweater actually, or jumper, which would look quite nice with these leggings, you know. So I might try this on now. So it's like this. It's got this like, I don't know really, it's like a wavy sort of pattern. And this one's like a loose knit, so it's a bit see-through-y. Probably put a vest underneath. And this one is from the Emery Rose collection and it's in a size large. This is really nice. So yeah, I think this is lovely. I've just got a little black vest underneath. But no, so the length is about there. So, you know, it's an all right length. So just past the bum. And yeah, it's quite nice. It's not like massively oversized, but it's a nice oversized, if you know what I mean. It's not unflattering in any way. I love the neck. This is like a bit of a boat neck. So it's like kind of like that, like a split in the top, if you know what I mean. The sleeves, actually, I didn't realise. So we've got these long like cuffs on them. And then obviously they're a bit looser, which to me, this is really nice. I love this kind of sleeve. And again, they are longer, but because they've got that ribbing there, you know, it's fine. It like keeps them in place. But no, I love the colour of it as well. So I also picked this up, which is a bit similar actually to the other one that I tried on at the beginning. It's very similar actually. I thought it was going to be quite a lot different. Where is it? Yeah, this one. I mean, yeah, they're so similar. I think they're actually the same jumper, just with different buttons, you know. But this one's not got funny bits around the bottom, so that's a bonus. And it feels softer. No, this material feels a bit softer to this one, actually. And obviously the colour's a bit different, a bit. But anyway, no, this one, I like the buttons. That's what drew me to this. It's got these little, like, these are metal, little metal heart sort of hammered buttons, which I thought were really cute. These are gold. And yeah, obviously the cardigan is a bit of a kind of beigey colour. But what size is this in? This one is in an XL. No, the fit of this is completely different. It is a different cardigan. It just looks very similar. But no, this one's a lot better actually. It feels better quality. Again, I don't like the neck being up like this, but obviously if you want to have it like that, then you can. I prefer them to be a bit open. Yeah, no, it is nice though. This one's a better length, you know, it's not short like the other one was. It's, you know, a decent length. And the sleeves on this one, again, it's got the, like the ribbon here. So the sleeves aren't like stupidly long. And this one doesn't gape either, like the other one did. You know, it's not gaping. But no, it's nice. But the stitching's very similar. I think that's what made me think it was the same. You see, we've got this kind of like inside out stitching. But no, this one's really soft actually, like really soft. I'm not sure if these are going to go together, but we'll have a look. We'll have a look. So I've got these trousers here. Now these are nowhere near what I thought they were going to be. Yeah, they look really small as well, like on the way. Oh, I don't know actually, maybe not. So they're like this. So they're kind of like, you know, black, almost like jogger style, but a bit wide. Are they wide legged? I think so. And then they have these crochet flowers down the side, which I thought were really cute. In fact, it was those that drew me to these. And then we have an elasticated waist on them here. But I mean, you can hear they're like, you know, that crunchy, cheap sort of material. So yeah, I don't know. I got these ones in a size XL. And then I also picked up this t-shirt, which isn't really like autumn or winter, but I just really liked it and it was in the sale. So it's this one here. So it's got this really pretty design. Can you see? How nice is that? Is that coming across? No, it is. Yeah, it's like white satin. And then it's got these little pearl flowers on there, which I thought was really nice. And it feels really nice quality as well. You know, it doesn't feel, I mean, it's probably a bit see-through because it's white, but it doesn't feel like, you know, cheap sort of see-through material. And this one is from that brand again. And it's in a size XL. So the t-shirt's nice. I like the t-shirt, but the trousers I'm a bit like, eh. No, this design's really cute. I love this. I think it's really pretty. And I like the fit of it as well. I like how it's quite fitted around the chest. Oh, my voice. And then it's quite loose, like around here. There's a bit of wiggle room. So yeah, no, I love the t-shirt, but the trousers, yeah, the trousers are like this. Now, I mean, as I say, they're kind of this like crunchy, cheap material anyway, which, you know, I don't think is that great. But I love the little flowers, but that's probably about it, to be honest. Yeah, they're quite short as well. I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm quite small. So, yeah, they are quite short in the leg. And yeah, I don't like, I mean, they're not tight here, like around the thigh. They're not tight, but they're not like, if, it's really hard to explain. If they're quite wide legged and loose at the bottom, then I want it to be like that all the way down, like so it flows. I don't like it where it's like a tighter leg here and then it's loose at the bottom. That probably makes no sense to most people. But for me, it's kind of like a thing that I feel I need. No, they're all right. I will keep them just for like, you know, pottering about doing cleaning or whatever. But I wouldn't rush out and buy these thinking they're going to be like your new favourite trousers. I mean, they were only cheap, which is the reason I'll just keep them for that. But yeah, I mean, no, I don't feel like they're all that really. I mean, to be honest, I have trousers that I bought from Shein in my last haul that are, you know, cheaper than these, that are better quality. So the next ones I have are these jeans here. These were really cheap, I think. I got these in the sale and they were well cheap. But they look like they're going to be really long. So it's these ones here. Now the quality of these feels good. It feels really good. And are these from a brand? Oh, they're from this brand again. I've got so much from here. I don't even realise. So yeah, elasticated waist. And then we've got a little toggle here. And they are wide legged. See, this is what I was on about. I want them to be like all wide leg. So wide leg jeans. And then we have some little like, looks like paint splatters, like silver metallic paint splatters. Now this is really out of my comfort zone. I wouldn't normally go for something like this, but on the model they look really nice. So I thought, okay, I'll try them. So I picked these up in a size XL. They're not too bad actually in the length, you know. I normally find that these wide leg jeans can be really long in the leg anyway, but these aren't too bad. So yeah, they're like this. So yeah, they're kind of like, you know, nice and loose around the thigh. And then, as I say, they're nice and wide at the bottom as well. And the leg, like the length, you know, if I've got shoes on or a little heel or something, they're going to be absolutely fine. I've got wide leg jeans that are longer than this. I actually really quite like them. The only thing I will say is around the waist, they are a bit on the smaller side. Like they're elasticated, but I've got them to the maximum there. There's no give left over. And they are kind of like around the tummy area. You know, I've got a mum tum, so I've got a bit of extra bits there, if you know what I mean. Yeah, and it's a bit tight around this bit here, but it's not over tight, do you know what I mean? I can breathe, but yeah, that is the only thing, but they're all right. So very lastly, I have some jackets, so I think I'll just put them on with what I'm wearing. So the first one is this one here, which I've seen everywhere. Like everyone seems to do this jacket. Like loads of people are going crazy for it on TikTok shop, but it was actually cheaper, I think, on Shein. So yeah, it's really nice. It's like this. So they came in all different colours. I got this like really nice chocolate brown colour, and then it's like it looks like suede, but it's not. It's nice material, but it's quite a thin, what I would call like an autumn jacket or a spring jacket even. So yeah, it's lined. So we've got lining here, and then it has little what do you call these, lapels? These little bits here on the shoulder, and then we have a zip and then a button here and at the bottom as well, but I think it's like ruched when you do it up. So this one I picked up in a size large. Oh, this is nice. This is really nice. I love this. I thought the sleeves were going to be short, but they're not when it's on. It's like continuous. That was the word I was looking for before. So yeah, like a continuous sleeve is what I was going to say. So yeah, like the lining just goes straight to here, and then it's like folded in. Does that make sense? Probably not. Yeah, and it's nice and like bat winged, you see? So yeah, and then the back look, it's like it's tucked in. It's like all ruched around there. I love this. It's nice, really nice. And then, as I say, we've got that little button at the bottom just there. You can clip. It's very flattering, actually. I really like this. I think it's really nice. It looks more expensive than it is. It's the kind of thing you'd see in Zara, you know. I think it's beautiful. I love it. And then obviously if you want to do it all the way up, then you just do it like that. But I wouldn't. I prefer it undone. A little bit just there. But no, very, very nice. I love it. I think it's really, really beautiful. I mean, it's very oversized, you know. If you want to put a jumper or two even in there, then you've got plenty of room to do so. No, I love it. So I also got this, which I thought was really quite cute, actually. It's like a little blazer jacket. So this one's a bit more for like occasions. I was thinking events and stuff. No, the material's like this. It's almost like a bit of a waffle. And then the buttons are like this. It's very Korean inspired, and I really like that. And then we've got these bows on the front here as well, which I think are really cute. Obviously, I got the colour pink, but they did do it in black and cream, I think. Oh, this one I got in a size XXL. This is actually really cute, you know. I really like it. So, yeah, it's a nice length. So, like that. As I say, it's got a bit of like a blazer feel to it. But yeah, you definitely need to size up though. Yeah, I mean, it'll fit, but I mean, this is an XXL. And normally I would have gone for like an XL, the largest. So I would say definitely size up, because these come up quite small. Yeah, that's what it's like done up. So it's not gaping or anything, you know, it fits. I mean, there's still, you know, room in there. I'm just saying, if I'd have gone for an XL, I think it would have been a little bit too snug for me. But no, it's quite cute. Again, though, it's got really long sleeves. I don't know what's going on. But yeah. But they're not too long. I mean, this time of the year, with a jacket and that, I don't mind my sleeves being a bit longer anyway. But no, I think it's really cute. I really like it. And then this one was a bit more of a luxury purchase, because this was actually quite expensive for Shein. In fact, I think it was almost £50. But it's this jacket here, which is faux fur. So yeah, it's like this, but it is so, so soft. And I just thought it looked really nice and warm, you know, great for those days when I'm out all day in the cold and I just want a really warm coat. So yeah, and I love the design. I think it's so pretty. This is heavy though. It is really heavy. I would say this is like amazing quality, like really nice. So the buttons on this one are like this. It reminds me of like, you know, is it 1940s? Like the ladies that used to have their faux fur jackets and very much like brooches and stuff like this. It reminds me of that, and I love that era. And then there are poppers. Yeah, there's poppers on them. So they're like big chunky poppers. So they're on the other side of these little kind of broachy buttons here. And then the inside is lined with this like sort of suede style material. So you can imagine how warm this is going to be. This one I picked up in a size large. So this is what this one's like. I think I need to go a size up on it, you know, because once I've got some layers underneath, there's not going to be much room left. I tend to size up on jackets anyway for that reason. But yeah, I think a large is, do you know what I mean? It's going to be snug. So I definitely need to size up on it. But it is so nice. I love it. I think it's really, really nice. I love how thick it is and how warm it feels. Yeah, I say I love these popper buttons that it's got on it. So yeah, like that. I can't actually do the bottom one up. Look, it's too tight. So I definitely need to size up. But yeah, it is lovely. I do love it though as a jacket. I'm going to keep it, but I'm just going to get a bigger one. No, it's not. I quite like this as well. Like it's quite high on the neck and that just feels so cozy and warm. I love it. I think it's beautiful. So there we go. There's my Shein haul. What do you think? I absolutely love the knitwear. Like that floral sweater with like the little diamantes on it. I love that. I think that's really nice. And the jackets as well. I particularly like the brown one. Love that. I think that is beautiful. So as always, I will link all the products in the description box below for you, along with any discount codes as well. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it. It'd mean the absolute world to me if you did enjoy watching this video and you would like to see more content from me in the future, and you would like to subscribe to my channel. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye.